Good evening, Cougs, and welcome to Cougar News Network. I'm Shane Ford, built tough.
And I'm Brooke Williamson.
Unexplainable outcome from the plane crash of flight number 11111110. Ninjas on parade, and of course your accurate weather forecast brought to you by the Cougar News Network's very own Carolyn Jefferson. But first, in today's top story, do you hate your kids?
Yeah, Shane, I certainly know I do. Parents nationwide are actually finding cheaper ways to afford daycare. Here's what a couple had to say about the new system.
Started sending their son Timothy to a daycare facility in India 4 months ago.
Oh, it used to be quite a hassle in the morning.
Now sometimes I'm even able to just get them right into the box without even waking them up, so it's a lot easier.
Outsourcing Timothy worked so well, they decided to send their 3-week-old daughter Brittany to infant care in Sri Lanka.
Wow, what an amazing idea. I know what to do with your kids next time you bring them into the studio now. In recently developing news, a small two-seater Cessna 152 plane crashed into a cemetery early this morning.
Search and rescue workers have found 2 survivors and recovered 300 bodies so far, and expect that number to climb as digging continues into the evening. Again, this tragedy struck at exactly 10:03 this morning.
Well, at least those search and rescue workers don't have to worry about working in bad weather conditions. Let's toss it on over to our very own Carolyn Jefferson for the weather forecast today.
Thanks, Brooke. I'm live in Galveston on this beautiful sunny day with temperatures in the mid-90s and absolutely no chance of rain.
Are you sure about that, Carolyn? Looks like the chances of rain could not be any higher.
Oh, no, Shane. It appears that a flash hurricane has just developed, and it seems to be very hurricane-like. Back to you guys in the studio.
Those flash hurricanes can really catch you by surprise.
They sure can, Shane. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a word from our local sponsors.
More than 400,000 people die of breast cancer each year, and every 2 minutes a person is diagnosed. Schedule a physical once a year and you can stop the spread of breast cancer by detecting it while it is still treatable. Do not let yourself or any loved ones become a statistic. Join me and many others in Susan G. Komen's Passionately Pink Race for the Cure. For more information on turning passionately pink and to make donations, visit passionatelypink.org.
Breaking news, protesters have come together to express their mutual hatred toward the overpriced peanuts at Robertson Stadium. Mike Hawk is standing by. What is the mood among the silent protesters, Mike?
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Mike. Now tell me, what is the leader of the protest saying about the turnout?
Thanks, Mike. Well, hopefully they lower prices soon before things start to really get quiet. On a side note, Green Crew was thrown out of the protest for continuously chanting, "Green Group."
Yeah, I can see how that would get on people's nerves. In other news, ninjas have invaded Houston once again. The annual Ninja Parade was scheduled this morning and it was a major success.
Our 4th straight year coming in, we've still never seen a ninja.
According to an arrow scroll delivered straight into the heart of the city clerk, this marked the 30th year that the Modesto area ninjas have stealthily celebrated their heritage.
It's amazing how the ninjas can sneak by undetected on us. The kids love trying to be able to spot them and not being able to.
A record crowd of 3,000 people came out to not see the ninjas.
We were right where the ninjas probably were.
Best part was probably when I found the candy in my pocket. The ninjas must have came up behind me like really fast and put all this candy.
Despite its long tradition, only once in 1984 was any evidence of the parade's presence captured on film. And after the event,
unreliable sources have confirmed the reason for the steady decline in the Blue Cruise attendance in class is due to the fact that they could possibly be ninjas themselves.
They are probably just taking notes from within the shadows. Now let's wrap it up with sports by our very own Hussein Kadabai. Take it away, Hussein.
Houston Texans, Houston Rockets, Houston Astros, we about it. Jeremy Lin going deep, throwing TDs all day. Arian Foster through the lane, dunking on the other team. Brian Cushion, keep it pushing, headed for another win. Houston Arrows. Wait, who watches hockey?
No one.
The best fans for the best teams. Houston Texans, get your slushies. Houston, Texas, Houston, Texas, Houston, Texas, Houston, Texas, Houston, Texas, home of the Texans. Houston, Texas, home of the Texans. Houston, Texas, home of the Astros. Houston, Texas, home of the Arrows. Houston, Texas, home of them Rockets. We done. Okay, now back to you guys in the studio. That's your sports wrap.
Thank you, Hussein.
That's all we have for tonight with Hussein Kadabai and Carolyn Jefferson. I'm Brooke Williamson.
And I'm Shane Ford, the best in Texas. Keep it red, Houston. Not blue, not green, but red. And tune in next time on the Cougar News Network.